All right. So the foundation of Barz Stripes Radio is what we want to do, Nikki and myself. Nikki, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's become kind of imperative and important for us to reach out to the local artists and give everybody a chance to get their name out and spread their message through, you know, a utility, so to speak. Because I think with what the Bars and Stripes motto, I think we stand for is actually trying to get the next artist to realize how much potential they got.
So basically, what Nikki's saying is we want Barz and Stripes to be a platform for local artists to be heard, be seen, tell their story. You know, not just local artists. You know, any artist. You know, like I said it before, whether you sing, you rap, you do rock. You know, you could be on the corner selling
Hey, atmosphere.
Wawa. It don't matter.
Atmosphere. If you want to come on here, you're more than welcome, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's welcome. I don't care what you do. If you do magic, I don't care. Whatever you can sell tacos on the street. You know, we gonna bring you on and you can tell us about your recipe. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to tell us the secret sauce, but you know, you can tell us your recipe. Why people should go see you for their tacos, because there's a million and one taco stands, just like there's a million and one rappers, but
it's ranch and sriracha.
Ranch and sriracha. But we want to let it be known why people should gravitate to you as an artist. You know, why should they listen to you? Why should they search you? Why should they listen to you over Drake or, you know, anything of that nature? You know what I'm saying? That way you can put your talent, your skill, what you're about, what you're capable of to the masses. That way people can know you, know who you are, know where you're from, what you do.
And I think to expound upon what Kale's saying is this is the platform for you to be able to jump off and show the world that the local artists can be just as talented as the next Kendrick Lamar, the next Drake. You know, I love all of those artists I just mentioned, but I think local artists really have that talent to get underlooked and overseeded just by a lot of promotion and a lot of money and a lot of things. So we're really here to try to give back to the people that we believe in and that we've seen and shown a lot of love to.
My boy Nicky Danger got an extensive vocabulary. He said expound. I can't even spell that. I know what it means, but I can't spell it. So we gonna bring y'all artists expeditiously.
Yeah.
See? I learned that from T.I.
Yeah,
I think that's the only thing I learned from him. But technically T.I. got that from Morgan Freeman, Lean on Me. Expeditiously.
Yeah,
you want to kill yourself? Do it expeditiously.
I just want the God voice. If I could do the God voice, I'd be happy.
I mean, Morgan Freeman does have the perfect narrator voice. Can you imagine getting Morgan Freeman to narrate
a song?
A song?
Morgan Freeman narrate one of our songs, dog, please. If you hear us, if you are seeing us right now, we would love to have the God voice on one of the fucking KO, Nicky Danger, Win, SPC, 2G, SPC.
Yes. And for y'all that don't know, I myself do music. I'm with South Park Coalition, second generation. One of the first members of the South Park Coalition, 2G. We run with the big dogs, the Houston Legends. You know, K Reno, on down the line. I ain't gonna name everybody because I'm gonna forget. Nicky Danger also do music himself. We are in Maddox Studios currently as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So we got some stuff in the works. We really got some stuff in the works. That's what the goal is. That's what the plan is. Something new, something fresh. There's a lot of local talent that just yes, exactly, haven't been heard, and we want to give them that ability to be heard. You know what I'm saying? We want to give them ears to everybody else. You know, sight and sound. That's what we want to do.
There's lots of opportunities coming up for local performances. There's lots of opportunities coming up for you to be able to sit on the cool couch here with me and KO and talk about your future plans. So please inquire with us. Get with our email. Maddox Studios, MADDOXSTUDIOS 2018 at gmail.com. My bad.
That's a long email, bro.
I know it's too long. I gotta shorten it. KO's is better.
Look here, you want to get at me? Look, just SBC dot KO dot 67 at Gmail. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was using 6'7" before these little kids made it cool and not even know what it means, because 6'7" to me started from Tech Nine and his strange music catalog. 6'7", Heaven and Hell, Good versus Evil. That's what 6'7" means to me. But for y'all that don't know, me and Nikki Danger also handle a lot of promotion for Scout Bar. You know, it's one of the
Shout out Thomas.
best known
And Aileen.
live music venues in Houston, Texas. A lot of artists, a lot of rock bands. If they don't hit the House of Blues, they want to be at Scout Bar. I think Warehouse Live is closed down or something like that.
That's the next best step.
Yeah. Or they, you know, White Oak, whatever. But Scout Bar, we have a reputation for putting on great quality shows.
Successful shows.
I handle hosting for a lot of hip hop shows, major hip hop shows. We do a lot.
I tag team with them every time I get a chance.
Tag team, you know, that can go either way, right? Tag team.
Pause. I help him with the shows when he does the shows.
Tag me in, I'm ready. Turn the lights off, she'll never know.
I ain't got no clapper in here.
You know, so that's what it is. I know a lot of people have been asking. You know, from the first time we threw the Barz and Stripes out there, which Barz and Stripes, you know, it has a following that we built over the years. A lot of people are ready for it. So we got some OG listeners. We got some new listeners, some YN listeners. You know, however y'all want to swing that. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna bring a lot of untapped talent to young cats, older cats. You know what I'm saying? Just another thing to touch on. Why is it rap music has to have a age limit? That's what I don't understand. You know, rockers.
You see these grays? You see these grays? I'm old, but I can still rap your ass off.
And that's the thing. It's like, rockers, I see it all the time. Rockers perform to like 70 years old, 90 years old.
And they got that
Ozzy
wind
was like
blowing
180.
in their hair, and they got that gray hair going in the wind.
You know, but you know,
maybe
rappers.
I should have picked up a guitar better.
Right.
I got one back here. I'll pick it up just fine, but I ain't playing it.
Yeah, I just don't understand that, dog. I really don't understand that, why rap music has to have an age limit on, when you think about it. Not taking nothing away from the younger artists, but subject matter, man. Subject matter gotta be on par, because y'all are saying the next thing that 20 other people said in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
It's not original.
It's not. You just following behind somebody. And my thing is,
a pattern.
If you want to get ahead, create your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll never get ahead being stuck behind somebody else doing what they do. But if you create your own lane,
different,
you can go a lot further. You know what I'm saying?
Unique.
So
do shit people don't like for you to do.
Exactly. So young artists, get your head in the game. Older artists,
get your head in the game.
Keep doing what you're doing, man, because you know we come up in an era where music had a point and a purpose. You know, you can tell a story with your words and put people in the mind of your song. You know what I'm saying? And
make the day better.
Exactly.
Make
you know what I'm saying? Worse. You can feel it like, man, I really feel what he's going through. But you have a lot of young artists, they just talk about the same thing. How many guns they got, how many designer drugs they can do, how many chicks they cutting up. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and all, but, you know, step out the box. You know, everybody can't be Drake. Everybody can't be Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Be you, because there's only one you everybody else is taking. Be you. Be original.
And that's the most special of all.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, Nikki, how you feeling? How you feeling today?
Feeling great, man. I got a group of guys around me that are fucking bringing my spirits up. I really felt for a long time like I was going to quit making music and quit actually trying to pursue this career. And just from some of the few guys, I'll give a few shout outs here. Crew Minor, WYND, we got KL over here, Chewy, he's one of them. Deep Thought, man. KO's always been my OG, so this motherfucker been pushing me since the beginning.
Don't let him lie to y'all. I ain't nobody.
Yeah.
I'm a famous nobody.
Mm,
I'm a known nobody. Put it
yeah.
that way.
Nah,
I'm a known nobody.
But I mean, I gave up for a long time because I really wasn't believing in myself. My self-worth wasn't right, and when I got around the right people that made me realize I had self-worth, it reignited the flame I've been missing for a long
So
time.
that's something I was gonna ask you, Nicky. You say for a minute you want to stop doing music.
Oh, I was
Was
embarrassed.
was that a combination of people around you, personal, um, anything that kind of clouded your mind and your vision to do music?
Uh, Highly a combination of both. I lost a lot of faith in what I was writing and what I was trying to put out to the world, as well as dealing with people around me that were sullying that were making it to where
It was more. It seemed like they're gonna ride off your coattails to get further
yeah,
instead of being
yeah.
that person that supports you. Oh man, he got something going on, so
And
I'm gonna hop on the Nicky Danger bandwagon.
it still hurts to this day. Uh, I still find ways to battle those demons off my back and keep my tank full, but I got a lot, like I said, I got a lot of good guys around me now that are filling me up with love and not draining me with the negativity. So
And see, right now we don't have a guest right now, so Nicky, I'm kind of putting you on the hot seat.
I'll be the guest. Right.
And see, when I do interviews, I don't do none of that scripted stuff. I ain't finna write down some questions and
He's
shoot
so
them to
much
you.
better than I am.
I'm
at
off
this.
the
Can't you
off the
tell?
cuff, off the head, whatever comes to mind. That's what we're gonna talk about. So, Nicky Danger, where you from?
Originally, I was born in 288 and 16 in Sunnyside.
I was gonna say, how you was born on the highway?
No, Sunnyside. That's just the closest proximity to that crazy ass neighborhood.
Landmark. I got
Yeah,
you.
we
I got you.
landmarking you over here. Okay. And my dad very early on became a appliance salesman for Sears Roebuck, and he could sell ice to an Eskimo or gasoline to a guy with fire on his head. He just has some sort of smooth charm that I'm still trying to figure out to this day. I ain't even gonna lie.
So you in what you do in music, from what your dad was capable of doing, does that transpire over to your music, or does that transpire into you to make you you?
First and foremost, transpires into me to make me. My father has never been a huge fan of music. He likes music. He'll listen to music. It's not a problem. Willie Nelson, Peter Frampton. I can go down the list. But if you put a Nicky Danger rap track song on, you might get him to listen to it for about 10, 20 seconds before he need a break. So it just ain't his generation. My father's 82 years old. So, it's kind of hard for an 82-year-old to quite understand the proclivities and insensities that I talk about.
Yeah. What's funny about that is I've been doing music for a long time. You know, my mom has only heard one of my songs, which was called "Mama, I'm Sorry." That's the only song she's heard. Which I slid that one to her on Mother's Day. In the car. I went out to the car before her.
Yeah,
I slid the CD
sure
into
she
the deck.
heard that.
And it was so funny because she didn't even know. She was in the car, started up, whatever. The music comes on. I'm just sitting there, and she kind of like, huh? Wait, this boy sounds familiar. And she looked at me, and I looked at her. I said, "Happy Mother's Day," which it was. Mom, I'm sorry because I was a problem child. I did a bunch of crazy stuff.
And me.
As I got older, wrecking cars. You know what I'm saying, and in that song.
I didn't wreck that many cars, man. I ain't rolling no cars over.
Well, I only wrecked 3. I rolled one 5 times. You know what I'm saying? I rolled one 5, and that was the one that really
that counts as 8.
opened my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I told my mom, like, for all that, I'm sorry for all the stress, heartache. You know what I'm saying? But but back to you. If you was to categorize your style, how would you do that? Because I've heard your music. I know your music and what you're capable of, your lyrical capability.
It's a loaded gun. It's a loaded gun right here, my man.
So is that a 9mm or a revolver?
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. I bet you could show them every single one. Um, honestly, I characterize my style heavily based in East Coast roots, and I did not actually start believing in doing H-Town or Houston music until I heard my man K Reno, which made me finally understand and believe that I could rap and use the patterns and the partitions that I did in a flattering way.
But as you say that, you say H-Town. Mm-hmm. I've listened to a lot of your music, and a lot of it is very not Houston as far as what the Houston culture is accustomed to rapping about.
Well, that's why I think K Reno doesn't have so much about Houston.
Yeah, and because
but he's from Houston,
right?
Can the videographer ask a question?
Yeah.
So you say K Reno is like what inspired his music inspired you to rap the way you rap?
Fucking royalty.
Is he your biggest inspiration?
He's my number 2 best lyricist on my top 5 list, and I have 3 songs with him. So it's hard for me to look back and say, damn, I haven't already done it.
For y'all that don't know K Reno, he is he started the South Park Coalition in, if I get this wrong, they're gonna kill me. 87, 82.
Hey, don't get me killed.
I can't remember. I forgot. I'm on the spot. But he started the South Park Coalition. Wicked Cricket was a part of that. That was. I'm not even gonna name all the artists in the South Park Coalition because
I'm just naming my favorite ones. I love
not only is the South Park Coalition rooted in Houston, there is South Park Coalition honorary members all over the world, the United States, Germany.
DNS.
DNS is my close partner, which I brought him into the South Park Coalition 2G. But
Bro, tell me why when I heard his verse in German, I felt like I had to rewrite mine in fucking American because it was so fucking damn hard.
Well, I think I told you a story about that. When I first met DNS, he was going through some stuff, didn't want to do music no more, which I met DNS through a mutual friend named Judith. Judith, I can't say this right, it's German. It's either Skatch or Skash. But she hit me up on Messenger, was like, hey, my homeboy's real good at doing music. You know, he kind of lost his love for it. You think you can help him get back onto it? Would you do a song with him? And I said, for sure, tell him I'm down to do a song. Within 2 minutes, he sent me a verse to a song. And
all in German.
It was the name of the song was Raus in the Rain. I think I probably butchered that, but it translated to Out in the Rain. And he sent me his verse, the track, everything was there. It was him and his I think cousin or best friend Caliber. And he sent me the verse, and everything was in German. I mean, from the hook to the verse was in German. And I was like, yo, DNS, you know, I don't know what you're saying.
Where do I begin and end that?
Right. I was like, I don't know what you're saying.
But so it's hard as fuck.
He translated it for me, which is crazy because he really didn't speak English. He really spoke German, so we communicated through translator until he got good. Now he speaks like English. He understands. He's crazy. You know.
He came down for
a couple years ago. He came down. He came from Germany to Texas. About a couple years ago, about 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah, man, I want to meet that cat bad, bro.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Good.
But for y'all that don't know, K Reno, go to YouTube, type in K Reno. It's not K Rhino as some people say. It's K Reno. K-R-I-N-O.
Okay.
And then type in Grand Deception. That will give you the best premise or whatever you want to call it of what K Reno's lyrical capability is.
Okay, K, if you see this, I know you hate this because I've read your book several times, and I know that you don't care for this song so much, but the song that changed my life by K Reno is Perpetual Ascension. I used to ride around and stomp the floorboard out of my Buick, reciting these lines to no end.
You want to know what my favorite song by K Reno is? Well, one of my favorite songs is Ballpark Discipline. But when he did, what was it called? I think it was called Sorcerer's Den, was the first installment to the Sorcerer series, which he did it on Annihilation of the Evil Machine. You know, that's when Reno first met the Sorcerer, because if you're familiar with Reno, he goes by the Wizard.
Yep.
So the Wizard met the Sorcerer was playing tricks, blah, 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 whoopty whoop. You know, he didn't know. He was like, ha, 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 I got y'all. And then Reno, the Wizard, out sorcered the Sorcerer. You know, and this transpired on for probably about 10 CDs or more. And it's a whole series, a Sorcerer series. And it's the songs compile like a story. And I actually compiled all of them together.
It's an odyssey, man.
That song, if you compile all the Sorcerer series into one track, I think it comes out to almost like 20 minutes.
You can't even begin to quantify the things that this man says in succession and tell you a beautiful story all at the same time.
And even with the Sorcerer series, I told Reno this a while back. I sent that to Jordan Peele.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do my proud thing real quick. Hold on, because it's the only album I hang in my studio. So
yeah, you know, while Nicky's doing that, I sent the whole Sorcerer series script, kind of wrote it out into a script to Jordan Peele. Like, hey, you know, you making all these movies, bro. Keep all productions, make this is a perfect movie for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, Reno, South Park Coalition.
Listen,
he's legend.
It's been hanging on the wall, you know what I'm saying? Some dust and things happen, so we're gonna wipe it down a little bit. But this is K Reno's first ever vinyl album. The stories from the Black Book. And got it to sign it for me for Maddox Studios. He made this before I was born.
The Black Book.
He made this whole album before I was born.
Cut it and start again.
No, not cutting. I was just moving it a little bit.
Okay.
Because y'all switched positions just a little bit on the couch, so I'm just.
I had to go do this.
So,
that's all I wanted to do with that.
For people that don't know, a lot of people do know K Reno, and they know the Black Book. If you've seen K Reno in person, you ever done music with K Reno, you've been in the studio with K Reno.
Do that shit
He carries these folders, these black folders, and these is where he writes all his songs in these black folders. And any artist from Houston will tell you if they ever did a song with K Reno, he has these black books, you know. And we tried to auction them off, and he said for the price is right, he'll come off of them. You know what I'm saying? But every song that he's ever done is written in these black books, which Reno is on the album like 30, 40 or some shit like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But his discography will swallow any artist up. There's no other artist that has that many songs, that many records.
The sea lion.
You know, so that's what South Park Coalition, you know, Houston's first click, South Park Coalition. I know it seems like I'm like, oh, blah, 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 going on about South Park Coalition. Well, I respect my OGs, you know what I'm saying? They put me in a position I'm in, got me played all over in Germany, you know, from K Reno, Point Blank, Klondike Cat, Cliche, man, Rapper K, I can't forget Rapper K, he'll hang me out to dry. Murder One, Mr. Cap, Komodo DBX,
Murder One.
Gangsta Nip. Oh man, who else? Sniper. Oh man, K Water. Uh, Klondike Cat. I can't name all of them. Just Wikipedia. You'll have a whole printout of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is Barz and Stripes. We on the couch, unscripted, having a good time. Nikki is being Spider-Man in the corner over there.
You're damn right. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nikki got more cojones than me because I wouldn't have done that. But we are in Mad Ox Studios, chilling on the couch, Barz Stripes Radio. I am KO, aka Mr. You Can't Handle Me, the Suntan Superman, your neighborhood bad superhero, the SPC 2G live wire. Damn, I messed up. Should I do it again?
This is KO with 27 different nicknames, and Nikki Danger with one.
But I introduced Nikki Danger. Can you introduce me?
I can't say all 27 names.
It's not 27. I don't think.
It's
All right, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Come on.
Mr. You Can't Handle Me.
You forgot KO. You gotta start with that. You gotta start with KO. It don't flow right if you don't start with the KO.
All right. This is KO, aka Mr. You Can't Handle Me, or the truth. I added that one in on the end.
You forgot the rest.
He'd be carrying the belt, he'd be carrying the tote, he'd be carrying the crown, then he'd be walking around telling people I ain't shit. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to hear that or believe that.
That's funny because anytime I have to introduce myself, and I have to introduce myself as such on any interview, on stage, because people can't believe I can say all that.
Yeah, I want to hear you say every 27 names. That's what I want to hear.
All my name?
And then I'll remember them all. That's I'll have
Alright.
video proof.
All right, one time. KO, aka Mr. You Can't Handle Me, the Suntan Superman, your neighborhood bad superhero, the SPC 2G live wire. Did I forget anything? I don't know.
Coolest for Breeze.
I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I'm gonna get it right now. It's your boy, KO, aka Mr. You Can't Handle Me, the Suntan Superman, your neighborhood bad superhero, the SPC 2G live wire.
Live wire.
Yes. And it's K.O. not KO. It stands for something.
Come to Maddox Studios, find us, and if you want to get in on any events for Barz and Stripes, reach out to either one of us directly through DM, email, or cell phone if you got it. And if you ain't got our cell phone, then you probably ain't gonna get it.
I would give y'all my cell phone number, but I get so many spam calls. I got my phone number blocked. If you ain't in my contacts, my phone ain't gonna ring. It's gonna send you straight to voicemail heaven.
Do not call.gov. Yeah. Hey, we're giving you some game out there.
I need to call them. I need to get my inspection done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, this is just the first segment of Barz and Stripes. You know what I'm saying? We got more to come. We got interviews with artists.
So much more to come.
Oh man, and the list is so long with artists that want to be a part of this, and we can't wait to have them all on because it's so many different personalities and so many different flavors. Like
we don't pick and choose.
No, we don't. We do not pick and choose. Hey, whatever you do, whatever your talent is, whatever your level of artistry is, hey, bring it here, man. This area is a melting pot of talent and artists. You know, so
Maddox Studios is a sanctuary for people who